Hello and welcome to Week 4's Jing for CIS 274 XML programming. This week we're going to look at the DTD, or document type definition, which is basically information before our XML file that serves to validate our XML file and make sure that it's well formed and that there's no errors. So let's take a look at that. So I have my doc type designation here, and then our root element is the CIS 274M resources, and after that I have my child elements are defined here. So we've got the poems and then all the syntax vids, and then we kind of go down the tree. So we have our first element, Richard Corey, that has author, title. These are all the child elements of Richard Corey. And again, we're just going down and kind of breaking down each element that and describing the data in it, essentially. So we're going to do this for Richard Corey. And then we have the next one is Limerick, which is broken down to its elements: author, title, stanza, lines. Limerick 2 is the same thing: author, title, stanza, line. It's all broken out here, all of its elements. Sonnet, we have our title, author, title, all the lines. And then this one's a little different, the XML syntax vids, because these have title and author, but these also had attributes. So I had to make sure to designate the attributes, which in this case it was the URL. Was our attribute with all the data inside. So these follow a similar pattern. We've got each video and all of its sub-elements. So this was laid out and it did not work the first time. And that's because I didn't have it formatted with the root element and all the sub-elements. It was causing a syntax error with the DTD, so I had to rework it a bit, reference some materials online. Then I formatted it like this and it still wasn't working. And then it turned out that, the good thing about Firefox, I was using it in Firefox, it was telling me where which line the error was in. So it just turned out that I didn't have a closing tag on one of these guys, so that was kind of an easy fix. So let's just make sure everything works before we close out here. So we'll go run and launch in Firefox. And we do see that we've got our XML document here, so everything looks as it should. So that's all I have for this week's Jing. I'd like to thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.